Yo, 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 is D.Arthur in the building? Today I'm going to be talking about semen retention. The show must go on. The show must go on. Whatever point you are in life, and whatever day you are on your journey, and whatever circumstance that you may be in, whether you're stuck at home, whether you can't get something to happen, or whether everything is going great for you, the show must go on regardless. Never feel like you're stuck. Never feel like it's doomed and bound to fail, because there will always be a light at the tunnel. There are people living proof of this. People who were homeless at first, people who had everybody writing them off, didn't think much of them, and because of their dedication and their commitment to mastery and improving their life, there are multimillionaires or billionaires. There are people who live lives of significance. So whatever point you may be in your journey, whether you relapsed, whether she left you on red, whether something didn't go the way you planned it out to be, the show must go on. Semen retention, the show must go on. A simple message that whatever journey that you may be in, just make sure that you keep going. Make sure that you are always in the stage of increase, in the stage of improvement, kaizen, continuous improvement every single day. The only time you actually fail is when you admit defeat. Unless you admit defeat, it's just it's a simple crack on the road. It's a simple stone on the road, and you can take different detours to get to your end result. So make sure the show must go on. If she leaves you on red, that necessarily doesn't mean that she doesn't want to be with you. That just means that she got busy. She was caught up in something else. A lot of the problem guys have is that they just quit way too quickly. If there's an obstacle in the road and it seems like there's nothing that can be done about it, realize that that there is a problem to every solution. A lot of people just wave the white flag and think that that's the end of it all and disaster is here and that's the final destination. If it's not a happy ending, it's not the end. It's the middle sequence. It's intermission. If you want to be an entrepreneur and be a problem solver and create value and solve people's problems, you have to be a man who solves problems. And every time there is an obstacle in the road, that doesn't mean that that's the end all be all. That just means you have to do something a little bit different. This is 100% the problem with a lot of people. They just think that because this is here, that means that this is the end result, and this is how we're gonna have to live with the situation, and that's not true. There is a problem to every solution. Make sure you're thinking with problem solution thinking instead of victim mentality, where you think you're always a victim of your circumstances. That is not the case. You are more than your circumstances. Make sure, tying this back to semen retention will help you become a problem solver. Because if you have enough discipline to retain your seminal force, the thing that society is telling you to release every single day, and you can actually do that, which 99% of guys can't do, you can do anything in the world. Don't tell me that you can't solve a simple problem. If you can retain your semen, you can crush the world. You can become whoever you want to be. Because nobody does this. Nobody thinks that retaining their semen and transmutating that energy into something else will be profitable. In the Bible it says, in all talk there is, in all profit, in all labor there is profit, in all talk there is poverty. So if you want to talk, then you're gonna be talking yourself into poverty. But if you actually put your head down and do the work and find out solutions to the problems that you want, then you're gonna be a profitable man. So make sure your problem finding solution, and the show must always go on, or it's not the end. Peace.